All right, as you know, we've done this device before on the show, and we weren't happy with it. The two reasons why I didn't like this device was, one, the screen was too dim, which I could have had a bad batch. I don't know. And then two, the drip coffee took forever. The 1 cup K cup on this took forever. It was just like really long, a lot longer than what I got. All right, so I think it's been a year or two since I reviewed this, and there's been great reviews on it. So I'm wondering if they've tweaked it and improved it. I don't know. So for some reason, a little voice told me to take a second look at this. All right. So this is called the Hamilton Beach Flexbrew, and it does both. It does a pot of coffee and it does a K cup. So let's try them both out and see if it's any better than last time. All right. And if so, then I can recommend this for Christmas. Definitely. Okay, here it is, Hamilton Beach. What does it say? It's the black stainless Flex Brew. It does both. It does a pot of coffee and it does a K cup. And if I remember correctly, the little tray pulls out, and you can also put a tumbler, a coffee tumbler, underneath there if you want a big cup of coffee, which I absolutely love and I absolutely will use. So let's open this up and see if there's any improvements on this version. I don't know why I'm doing it again. I really don't. I don't think I can't recall ever redoing a product review. I've done over 100 product reviews on this show, but for some reason, this one stuck out. I have no idea. And you know I love coffee. So let's get it going. All right, as you can see, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but it's plenty bright to see the complete readout. I can see it's on carafe. I can see it's 1104. I can see what kind of brew strength I want. I can choose between regular and bold by pushing the brew strength button. I love bold. You set the time. You can program your coffee to be made first thing in the morning. You can do K-cups or carafe. So we're going to start with the carafe, and then you can hit brew now. That's to get it going. All right? Let's get the coffee grounds in. I usually do about 2 scoops. That's what I got in here right now. Whoops. We'll get it like that. Got the water in, got the coffee grounds in. See, you got a thing you can clean too. Got it on bold. Now let's just hit brew now, right? And it's brewing. That's it. So let's see how fast it brews. It's 11:12 right now. So let's see how many minutes it takes to make a whole pot of coffee. All right, the time is 11:26, and we're about 10 and a half cups in. We have about half a cup left, and you know it usually takes a while on a drip to get through all that water at the end. But we're gonna say it took about, 12, 26, 14, about 15 minutes to do an entire pot, from beginning to end. All right, so let's pour ourselves a cup of coffee. This looks awfully light. Let's try it out. I normally put about 2.5 scoops in my little Mr. Coffee, so let's see how this is. Hot. That's way hotter than my Keurig. Oh man, that's crazy hot. But it tastes good, so it's not too light. No, it's real strong. I can taste that chocolatey flavor. This is one of the coffees I bought on my Burger Wars tour. When you guys, I don't know if I showed you guys, but I bought at one of the burger places, they had this coffee called Roxanne, and it's super chocolatey. It's super delicious. So we're now going to go to the K-cups. We're going to do a test. I'm going to run my Keurig and time it, and then I'm going to come over here and time this one and compare the two and see how they work out. So we're going to use my Keurig and see how fast it does coffee, and then we're going to compare it to the Flexbrew. Here we go. Ready? And this is an average cup. Okay, it's finishing up. So I have a regular portion of coffee in there. That's 1 cup. I believe that's 8 ounces. But anyway, so that's the standard average cup on my Keurig. So now let's go over to the Flexbrew. That took literally 1 minute. All right, got our cup here. We've got the same exact K-cup that we used on the Keurig. All right, let's open this up. And I think this comes out, doesn't it? Does this come out or does this hold it? I can't remember it. Not sure. Oh, I think it holds it. Hold on a minute. Yep, that's it. Then you close it down. Okay, so it punctures the K-cup. And now we can start brewing. Let's hit singles. Huh. Well, this is something interesting. I don't get measurements on this. I don't get measurements here. I get singles. So I don't know how much is going to come out here. What if I have a whole tumbler here? How do we get more coffee than just the single? See, there's no size difference. Hold it. No. That's a bummer. Well, so let's see if it pours all over the place. That'd be funny for the show. But it's a single. So we're going to do a K-cup and we're going to do brew now. Oh, brew strength we want bold. And I don't even know if that affects this either. So brew now. Now it's brewing. Let's see how long it takes to do a K-cup. It's 11:58. Okay, I got to be fair in this competition. This water is not up to temperature yet, so it's heating it right now. So it's going to take a little bit longer. So as soon as it starts brewing, I will start my timer. So it took 1 minute over on the other one. So once this drops its first drop, I will start my timer again and see. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to brew now. So our timer starts. It is 12:02. Let's see what happens. What just happened? It stopped brewing. What just happened? Are you kidding me? Do we need more water? Well, doesn't look like I got water in there. Let's make sure. Let's put a little more water in. I put at least a cup's worth of water in there. Is it done? Hold on a second. That's all it brewed. It didn't even brew a full cup of coffee. And I was worried about it overflowing. And there's no way I could set the amount of coffee it brews. This is a serious issue. Let me go look at the instructions, see if there's some way I can set the amount of coffee. Okay, let me tell you what just happened. Probably because I put the brew on strong, it didn't give me as much water through my K-cup. So it gave me about that much coffee. Which means if I want a K-cup, I got to be there and standing there, putting more water and hitting brew, putting more water and hitting brew. There is no way to choose a size like mine. Mine has like 5 sizes. I can do from a teacup all the way to a tumbler. But this one doesn't give you any choice. You get what it puts out. And there's still water left in the tank. And the instructions, I just checked them. The instruction says I got to empty that water before I brew the next cup or it'll overflow. I don't even know what that means. So I'm going to run the water through. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So you can get exact measurements on each cup. The bottom line is it's too much work. I want a big cup of coffee, I choose the larger one. I want a regular cup, I choose the regular one. This gives me no choice. So the screen is brighter. Congratulations. The coffee brews pretty adequate. It's not slow. And you can't choose a size. So this bad boy is going back. That's ridiculous to not be able to choose a size of coffee you want. It's unheard of. So now I get to clean this up, pack it up, and get it back. Take it back to Kohl's. All right. Now that was a failure. I tried, guys. I tried. I saw thousands of great reviews. So this one was deemed a failure. I will see you on the next episode. We'll try and get some product reviews through here that are successful so you got something to buy somebody for Christmas. All right? Take care. Okay, I shut off the camera and I turned it back on because I got more to say. I'm really upset at this because I'm trying to empty the K-Cup water. It says run it through by hitting brew. You can read the book online if you want. I don't care. But it says keep running it through to get all the water out of your K-Cup reservoir. It's piping hot and it won't come out. I've been hitting brew again and again. I can't find anywhere in the book where it lets me pick sizes that I want, even though it says that this will fill different sizes. I don't know. I'm completely confused, completely baffled, completely frustrated that this is so difficult. And by the way, when you run the K-Cup side, it heats the hot plate. So as I'm running this, I had washed this coffee holder and it starts sizzling when I'm running the K-Cups. It shouldn't heat both sides. If I choose one side, it should just take care of one side. Heat the water. Don't use the same heating unit for the whole machine. That's a waste of energy. All right. I think that's it. Oh, and the cord's too small. I had to move the machine over just to get to the plug. The cord's just, it's not long enough. It's too short. I can't even go down the side where my plug is and plug it in correctly with it right in the middle as you're watching. Okay? So that's it. It's time to pack this up. We're going to let that water cool. We're going to have to turn it upside down and dump the water out and then send it back to Kohl's because it's not getting a good review from me. I'm telling you that right now.